Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. We done made it through a whole nother week, for real. And I have had an interesting week, some interesting thoughts, some interesting reflections. And I was thinking about my dad. And I always think about my dad and different things that he would say that I can apply to my life, um, especially currently. And so, especially, because when someone's gone, you want to remember everything they poured into you and, you know, make sure that you're following up on, things that were previously discussed about your life, about your purpose, about your destiny. And one thing that he used to talk about always that didn't make much sense, but made a lot of sense at the same time, and that was the phrase guilty by association. Because you can end up in some stuff, you can end up being the subject, the center of someone else's chaos or perception or narrative, and it really has nothing to do with you. You just end up becoming the scapegoat and are groomed into being the scapegoat, and always kind of getting, the blame or the stereotype, because it can turn into stereotypes after a while, because if someone's just categorizing you by something they don't like or something they don't even understand or something they don't care to know, they just throw you in a category of things or category of people and place you there. So no matter what you do, no matter what you accomplish, no matter how good of a person that you may even be, that because of that perception and that narrative, and they have more than enough persons on their side or on their team or, that got their back to follow their breadcrumbs that they have misleadingly, let me say it again, misleadingly, manipulatively placed for your demise, to make them look like they're superior, they're better, they're greater, they have more, they do it without you, you're not a part of this, you are no longer a part of this because of your choices, or, just the fact that, people will just place you over there. And then, you have some people, some others, because they may know you, or they may know your character or your personality and, your integrity. That's why I've always been big on integrity, and that your integrity is so important. Like, people don't understand that, especially if at once upon a time, maybe the narrative is true. At once upon a time, that was you. At once upon a time, you did do it. At once upon a time, you did react. You did respond. That was you. That was you. Once upon a time. However, if people still try to hold you down, keep you hostage, keep you at the bottom, below your purpose, below your standard, just to keep the narrative going, to make it seem like it's you, always remember that God will make your enemies your footstool. It doesn't matter how long folks been talking. It don't matter if people don't even know what they're talking about. They're just talking because so-and-so said, or so-and-so had the proof at the time, and so-and-so can make it seem like it's all bad when it comes to you. But I am here to tell you, God will restore even your integrity, even your character, because even though folks take in what people say, do they actually believe what you say? Because it's like you have to, look at a certain situation and be like, well, now that you said that, let me go ahead and take a look. Let me peep and see how things really go. And that's in all kind of situations. I've dealt with that type of negativism, that type of categorizing, that type of stereotype for a very long time. And I made it my task to make sure that people, even though some of the perceptions that people can put out there may, I said, once upon a time have been true, or, It's a piece of the story. And usually it's a piece of the story. Because if things is one-sided, and as for someone like myself, I don't have to run and clear the room. I don't have to show and prove. You don't have to do that. Because at the end of the day, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, and you stand for right, and you keep putting God in it, and allow him to fix it, and put you where you need to be, because see, you can't change nobody. The only person you can change is you. And once you understand that concept, you'll do everything that you need to do to, one, please God, two, to be true to yourself. And once you do that, others will see you. So you never have to worry about guilty by association. But if you by chance become guilty by association, because see, that association can be friends, it could be families, it could be a whole lot of different things, different church people, different associations that you connect yourself to. And sometimes you have to detach yourself and be okay with that detachment. Be okay with it, because for you individually comes growth. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to grow. We're here to walk in our purpose and live out our destiny. Because if we wait on that narrative, if we wait on trying to see if the people that created the narrative are going to ever change the narrative, the answer is no. Change your own narrative. Create your own life. Make it be what it needs to be for you. Always. And I promise you, it will work out. So I just wanted to come and share that real quick with you, because I just really been reflecting as things have been happening during the week, and we made it to another end of the week. And I just wanted to just touch bases on that, because guilty by association, as much as people, I ain't even tripping, I ain't connected, but when you really look at it, you are. And there's nothing wrong with being connected as long as you have your boundaries in place. That is so important. So remember to implement your boundaries. And if folks can't keep up with you, deuces. Real quick. All right, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll do it again next week sometime. Love you guys. Peace out.